When I play Mario Kart World Online and we get the intermission tracks from one track to another, I do not go forward. This is a strategy called bagging, where I intentionally slow down to get better items because there are so many big shortcuts and you get to dodge all of the chaotic items by doing this. And because the top positions cannot build a big lead, I can always make a comeback right at the end. If done well, this is a very reliable strategy on intermission tracks. So let's stop doing that. What happens if I just go forward like Nintendo intended? Is this a good way to win the race? Let's find out. I am playing online worldwides again. We're gonna be front running only. I got baby Luigi because I'm gonna be a hard worker today. And I asked you guys last time when I was playing the intermission tracks if you'd like to see me trying to front run the intermission tracks, because I usually bag them and it looks kind of silly, but then I front run some of them and then I just win. So some of you are saying like, hey, you seem to win whenever you front run the intermissions. Maybe it's super viable. I don't think so, but we'll find out today. We'll find out. We're playing a regular track to start off because Nintendo updated the worldwide so that there's more regular tracks than usual. Okay, I'm just in first. Oh, no boost panel. Okay. Hope this mushroom doesn't get stolen. That's the risk of only having one mushroom, but I'm going to try and dodge the blue shell with this. Oh, wow, that was close. Yeah, so Toad's Factory is super front-runnable. Now, if you're in the pack, it's really tough, but my lead could get bigger and bigger because, you know, there are a lot of sharp turns, so it's hard for items to... They can't just curve around these turns and hit me. So as soon as I get a sizable lead, other people will keep getting hit, but I won't. And I have blue shell protection right now, so this is really good. Also, not a lot of big shortcuts, so this really favors front-running. And, like, that's the whole thing about Mario Kart, is that there are multiple strategies. You can either go forward or try to use your items better. Okay, gonna have to get an item here. Make sure I save the coin so I get a defense item here. Just worried about red shells. Okay, that's fine. Okay. Just gonna hold these. This is fine. And I can even take the final shortcut with this. Yeah, so my lead has just gotten bigger and bigger. As you can see, like, look, someone just got hit. Everyone's getting hit. Oh, man. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, this is what makes front running so good here. As soon as you get a bit of a lead, as soon as you get a little bit of a lead, suddenly you're way safer. And so you're really, really rewarded for being in the front. And based on the size of my lead, you can tell that even if I got blue shelled, I was still going to win that race. Okay, plus 11 for first. What is this room? Okay, maybe that's why I was winning. I'm gonna change rooms and try to get into a better one. This is my first time playing worldwide since everyone came back to test the update. Uh-oh. Nintendo, like, your matchmaking sucks. Oh, I'm at such a big risk of losing VR here. But, oh well. Let's try to front run the intermission tracks. Let's see how this goes. So this is our first intermission track. We're going from Bowser's Castle to Airship Fortress. Now, Airship Fortress is a really good runner at the end. Not a lot of shortcuts, and the rails are really unsafe, so the pack spreads apart. So yeah, I actually, if I was just playing on my own and not doing this sort of front-running only challenge, I would actually run this track anyway. So, not a lot of shortcuts to catch up with, but I'm not trying to use these mushrooms right away, because I want a second good item. Oh, that's really good. Okay, so pretty much the rule is I don't have to be at the front at all times. I just have to, like, not slow down, you know, like, not release A, press B, unless it's necessary, like if there's red shells near me or something. Because typically what I do on the intermission connector tracks, because there's a lot of shortcuts, is I just wait at the start for items and try to get good items. Okay, nice, nice. Okay, so that was probably... Wow. Oh, there's everything. Okay, hang on. So that was a 3-mushroom shortcut, but if you do charge jumps, you can make it with fewer mushrooms. Very important to know for the intermission tracks. Wow. So first place is gone now because of the glider. Interesting spot to shock. Usually you want to hold it a lot longer, but such is the 7,000 VR rooms. Okay, we're going to get out of the way. If a boomerang gets thrown in one direction, you can try to expect it gets thrown approximately in the same direction next time. Okay, I mean, that was good. I got around the bomb, but I probably shouldn't have avoided the item there. I'm not too good with the intermission track layouts. All right, but coming into Airship Fortress in second place, this is really nice. I cannot get blue shelled, and I'm pretty safe. I have some distance. Okay, I I can't see what item... Okay, I think I should be fine. 20 coins too. I'm just worried that Tacos over there is going to drop an item on me, so just staying off the rails. Oh, triple red shells. Okay, we're going to go really wide here. Bro. Okay. The player with the triple red shells messed up. That's not my fault. Oh, man. Okay, I mean, front running was working if that didn't happen. If we just both let them into first, but they dropped out. Okay, I'm still in third. If I can get a mushroom here, this could be really good. Oh. Wow, I just passed them. I'm first. Okay, I probably don't win though. Someone has a mushroom. Okay. Okay, that's so funny. Yeah, I think they mushroom boosted each other, and so they both took a horrible line down the spiral. Because if you get a speed boost there, you get a bad line. I almost won that race. If I got a mushroom there, I would have won. Okay, front running officially does work on intermission tracks, but this is one I would have front run anyway. So I'm curious how well I can do on a track with a lot of shortcuts, because those are the ones where I would never do this. Okay, I've made it into a better room. So hopefully I can gain VR if I get at least like a top 6 spot. But yeah, we're going from Great Question Block Ruins to Dino Dino Jungle. And Dino Dino Jungle it has a really big shortcut. And based on the minimap, if you look at the curves, there's a lot of shortcuts on this one. So you can expect shortcut items to be busted here, but I'm just going to go forward. You can see there's a lot of people at the back bagging, actually. Is this going to work? Oh, no, okay. I could have taken a smaller... That looks so dumb. Okay, the reason why I crashed straight into that is because I was hoping it would count as a post, or like a pole, where I could just trick off of it and gain more air. Otherwise, I could not make the shortcut with one mushroom the way that I tried to do it. Let's try to get drafts. Alright. I'll try and save this mushroom in case I get hit, or if there's another single mushroom shortcut coming up. Actually, this track is pretty short. Yo, okay. Okay, oh, my dad!
You're not my dad!
Okay, this should work. Yup. Okay, so that's a 2 mushroom shortcut, but thanks to the chart jump, I came out right away. Just gonna hold this. Wow, I hit the baby Rosalina on her screen. I need to get at least a mushroom here. Ooh, feather. Okay. Short strat? Alright, let's hope there's no shock. The best shock spot is in a few seconds, so we'll see. Alright. Alright, good. Not getting bumped off. Nice! Let's go! No! Okay, well... unlucky. There's nothing I can do about that. Oh! Okay, if I didn't go for the short strat, okay, what are you doing? If I did the regular feather, which is still faster, but if you don't do the whole like wall detach I did, I would have been in range of the super horn, potentially get hit off the track. I could even get last. That is why small time saves are so crucial in Mario Kart. All right. Wow, plus 29 per second. I'm in a real room now. Oh, let's go. That front running worked, but there was no shock. I got pretty lucky. Oh, we almost have unanimous agreements on Whistle Stop Summit. One person hasn't learned the shortcut. Okay, starting in second. Did Ace just change character? Ace be like me, for real. Me at the start of this game. Now I just pick one combo and roll with it. There's not enough time between races to worry about this. Aw, let's get back up to the front. This is front running only challenge. Oh, it works somehow. Oh. Yeah, I didn't get too close to the edge. I was worried I'd get bumped. Okay, this is a terrible decision right here. Let's get off the rail. I have mushrooms. I don't need to practice anymore. A lot of people have mushrooms. Oh, I messed that up. I got bumped a little bit and was on a bad line as a result. Oh, I missed the box. Alright, at least I'm still at the front now. This is good. Front running or running is really good from the front. If you are in a middle spot, it can be really rough. No, I even had a feather. That was not going to save me at that point. I had no speed. That sucks. That random boomerang. I actually could have done really well if I got that shortcut off and then saved myself with a mushroom. But now I'm You know, I'm not bagging. I'm just in the back. I like to shorthand being in the back with just saying, yeah, this is bagging, but like, this is what happens sometimes when you try to front run and things don't go so well. So let's see if I can dodge a shock here. We are front running. Oh, let's stay off that. I could have tried to guess there, but the last 10 times I guessed there, it didn't work, so it's okay. I still get a good item here, but I'm put on a horrible line. Not the luckiest race so far. We need some luck to win in Mario Kart, but let's see what we get here. This is pretty good. I think I can get a bit of this bullet off at the end, and maybe not lose too much VR. Go! I got 0 spots. Okay, so minus 86. All right, I'm still at a very high VR. That's fine. Very unlucky race. I could have dodged. I just chose the wrong spot. All right, we are going from Whistle Stop Summit to play 1 lap of Koopa Troopa Beach. And here's the thing. I actually have an okay speed stat. No mushroom. I have an okay speed stat on water, so I actually don't mind this too much. This could... Okay, these bananas are really messing me up here. My dad! Oh man, how did that not hit? You're lagging so hard. Or are you slowing down on purpose? Because I brake drifted at least 5 separate times there, and Luigi's still ahead of me. Or still running into me.
You're not my dad!
That's a really hard double box to get. Okay, so we're gonna not really have shortcuts soon. Just want to stay away from these people. This is an awesome item to have right now. And I have the water speed advantage over, I don't know, not all my competitors are using Baby Blooper, Mock Rocket, or Rob Hog. They're not all using the meta, so maybe... Oh, I think I got him? No, they're right there. Anyway, I have a chance here. I just need to keep rolling for mushrooms because Koopa Troopa Beach is very, very important to have mushrooms there. This is good. Honestly, should I hold this? We're kind of getting there soon. It's just, I can't dodge a red shell, and the hammers don't really help me. But I'm in a really wavy section right now. Not getting the tricks. Great, dodge some fireballs. Nice. I think I'll just have to hold this. Let's get onto land as soon as I can. It's always faster to be on land, even if you have a high water speed, like I do. Gotta watch for a back green shell at some point. Oh, what? That's not gonna hit. That boomerang. What? It's over. Why does it keep moving like that? This is horrible. And I just lost my coin shell. Okay, well, this is the trouble when you try to front run a track like this. And then now I have no item. It's actually over. I'm losing all my... Like, this is something I could have done. Even if I saved my 1 mushroom, it wasn't going to do anything because the shock hit. Yeah, I knew this was going to happen. I'm going to lose so much VR for this. This is why we bag these tracks. You really have to choose. Yeah, front running does work sometimes on the intermissions, but I really never thought it was going to work on this one. I'm going to go below 9,000 for sure. Okay, we have a regular track. Salty Salty Speedway. After the last update, we're playing regular tracks way more often. Almost 50% of the time. So I'm going to front run this too, but the experiment here today was to front run the intermission tracks. And so this is not very helpful information, whatever happens here, but we'll try my best. Oh man, I got a bump that sent me lower, and then it counted as a wall detach instead of just driving, and then, I can't even get the double box. And this is rough. Okay, I mean, I tried to go forward, it didn't quite work. We're gonna go here for some extra coins. The only rule... Oh, my bad. The only rule is I'm not really allowed to let go of A. I just have to keep going forward. But it's okay if I end up in the back just by accident. And the reason I use the Mega right away there, even though I won't dodge a shock, is because I want to get a dodge item potentially here instead. I don't want the dodge item in my first slot, otherwise, since shock is most likely on lap 3, I'll never even be able to use it until lap 3. There we go. In the bottom few positions, it's very likely you can get a shock dodge item. So now I have 1 chance at dodging the shock later. Oh, I missed the tree. That should be okay. Let's go. Get away. Stay inside. Holy, that was a crazy play. Okay, people in the back. I'm not reading Shock here. It's going to be hard to take shortcut with Shock, with a Mega here anyway. Shock is probably next set. And if I get shocked and not able to take the shortcut at the end, that would... Okay, this is fine, this is fine. I'm going to top spot anyway. My acceleration is just a little bit low. But yeah, the issue is if I get shocked at the end, I can't take the shortcut, and that's catastrophic. Second place box. Please be good. It's not good. So I committed to it already. I had to do that. Oh, man, what? Oh, what? No! Alright, so basically, if they didn't try to snipe me, I could have won the race. I was gonna go for a charge jump and green shell the single box that I run into. But then they sniped my green shell, and I already have a charge jump charged. So, I'm out of 9,000s. Oh. I mean, like, I played okay. It's just bad luck. I think trying to dodge the shock in the middle of the track there, I mean, obviously it would have worked, but I don't think that was the best play there. This is bad. 3 bad races in a row, and now I have to front run cheap. I just call it cheap. Peach Beach. Oh no. We're getting all the tracks I don't want to front run. I mean, I was fine with the Salty Speedway. I just got sniped at the end. Okay, we're gonna just go forward. I don't really see shortcuts on the minimap. I just want to stay away from everybody. Now, I do risk getting blue shelled, but I'm probably gonna be able to maintain this lead for a while. Okay, I don't know. Are these ramps faster? Okay, so someone's just chilling in the water on the side. That's fine. I don't need to be in first. Yes. Jeez. Oh man, I went so far to the side, and Jared is obviously just targeting first place because that was like they threw it all the way to the side. So good throw. All right, sorry to 2 of you. I did what had to be done. Okay, on the bright side, I'm getting a mushroom here probably. So as long as there's no shock in this section, I still get to take the shortcut. I don't get a mushroom. Luckily, I can still take the shortcut with this item. And that's the only thing that matters on this track, as long as I keep one of them. Or somebody just breaks the boxes for me, which is also very likely, and then I can just take the shortcut. I don't care really anything that happens before this section. There we go. All right, we're back in business. We're back in business. I did not need to be in first, or I would not have been able to even take the shortcut. Okay, I'm glad the Bowser got their karma. Okay, couldn't make it onto the rail. No tricks. Holy. What the items? Are you serious? I have not pulled a... Like, all I need is at least one mushroom. I've had multiple chances in bottom spots, and it's just not giving me mushrooms.
You're not my dad!
Alright, the Bowser's getting their karma again. I need a double box here. Just in last place. This is so good. Alright, finally my luck is turning around. Go, 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 go! Alright, 9th place. A decent salvage. Like, literally, what was I supposed to do differently that race? Are you kidding me? Oh, maybe bag? But I'm not allowed to do that, so... Yeah. It can definitely be more frustrating when I feel like I have an option that would have netted a better result, and I'm just not allowed to do it. Alright, analysis time. So I did say just bag, but where would you actually do it? Now, personally, I would have bagged from the very start of that track because the shortcut at the end and dodging the shock during the water section are both very important. But if you were to front run, you know, first place is a fine spot. I got sniped. Okay, that's bad. Now, I lost so many spots. I was no longer safe. The best thing to do here actually is to bag at any time before the item set going into the uphill section. And the reason is because this is the last item set you can get before going into the next shortcut, and you just have to guarantee that you can get a shortcut item there, and potentially a shock dodge item, because by the time you pass the shortcut, you will be in a top spot and you will never pull a good item again for the rest of the race. So everything I did was actually fine, just until I got destroyed in the middle section. Then I should start bagging there. I feel so bad right now. I picked this track, I picked an intermission to Wario Shipyard when there were 2 regular tracks on screen and it actually got mine. Was that an accident? No, I picked that on purpose because the goal of today's video is to try and front run the intermission tracks and just see if it works. So far, we've seen that, like, I could have played a bit better, but overall, it's not really working. And I do really well in intermissions when I bag, so if things go a little bit too poorly by the end, I might switch to bagging just a few times, just to get a little comparison and see if, like, do I actually just suck? Or am I picking a bad strategy? And I have a feeling it's a combination. Sometimes you can't be that good at this game. I just want to stay to the side right now. I do not want to get hit. It's way too easy to get hit, especially on intermission tracks. Oh, people took the boats. I forgot about those. It's too easy to get hit because one green shell coming from a middle spot has a chance to hit every single person in front of them. Whereas on most tracks, the track's at least a bit bendy, right? So you don't have to worry about that on every single throw. All right, we got some mushrooms for this. Oh, no, we're going the other way. Right, this is the intermission. We're not going into the ship of Wario Shipyard. All right, good thing I'm not in first. Okay, there were not really any shortcuts to take, so now is when I start using these. Alright, get me up to a top spot. The Bowser has a boomerang again, it's gone. That was their last throw. Man, I messed up my drift there. Okay, after the shortcut, that's fine. Oh, that's not fine. I need this. That was so close. Holy. People got hit. Holy. Are you serious? Just a random shell. Oh, man. So that would have been fine, right? Front running worked. It would have been fine if I didn't get hit by that random green shell. It's like, oh, the luck is all bad today. I played all right, but I'm just losing VR every race. Something important to note that race is because bagging is so strong on intermission tracks, what happens is the shock almost always gets pulled at some point, but the pack never spreads apart because there's not much the front runners can do to get away with like streamless shortcuts and stuff. So by the time we get to lap 3 of Wario Shipyard, we have nearly a guaranteed shock with the pack close together. So it might look unlucky that I got destroyed right after the shock. This was actually very likely, whereas on regular Wario Shipyard, this doesn't always happen because the pack is more spread apart. That's why having a chance to dodge the shock is so strong on intermission tracks. Alright, we're going to Sky High Sunday. Maybe I can run this one. There's no shortcuts at the end. Oh, I just fell off the track. I thought you could go there. Okay. That's fine, that's fine. We're gonna keep trying to push forward. I'm not cheating. This is not on purpose. Okay, so every fiber of my being is telling me to bag because there actually are some big shortcuts you can take before you get to Sky High Sunday. But I'm just gonna try and I'm gonna like not speed up too much here. I'm just gonna make sure I get a good item here and then start going. So let's just get this. Yeah, because this part is pretty good. Right here, not worried about a shock dodge. Right here, just getting onto the road and not being in the water is so fast. Like, yes, I do want to be over here, actually. See how much time that... Aww. I hate the pack on intermission tracks. I didn't even get an item. Okay, I broke it on their screen. Nice, nice. I can't even get a coin. I can't get an item. Oh, I just tried to move out of the way. Crazy stuff. So the only difference bagging is I have 2 good items and I have coins, but let's try try to stay positive and make it through this. There was a Mega nearby. Okay. This one's really big, so I probably want to charge jump. Yeah, okay. That wasn't great. Aw, man. Oh, if I jumped off the wall, that would have been really good. Okay, so it's just me failing to know the intermission layout right now. Okay, this is pretty good. Bail me out one more time. Okay, so we're coming up to Sky High Sunday. There's gonna be that giant shortcut right here. And then I want to hold the golden for the chocolate shortcut on the right here. This is pretty important. So here's what what the? There's always something, huh? But yeah, this is what I mean with like, there's still shortcuts before you get to Sky High Sunday, even though there's no shortcuts on Sky High Sunday. So this is still super viable to bag. So if I actually bagged, I just have more coins right now. And instead of a red shell, I'd probably have like a Mega Mushroom or something. And my red shell's gone anyway. Yeah, the pack, like, okay, look at the minimap right now. Lap 3 Sky High Sunday never looks like this. And that's why the front runners have a chance. But right now it's super condensed and there's always a shock. Ridiculous stuff. Okay, I need a double item here. Nice. I still have a little chance, but it's not much. It is not much. I need to save this for when I can get hit, because it's not really going to help me speed up much with the trick boost already. Yeah, right here. Okay. What? Now that's just unlucky. I tried to stay on the track, and another Mega Mushroom pushed me off, so I'm like, alright, let me get this trick. And it just didn't work. We're losing VR all the way down. Oh. Okay, would I have even done well? That's the thing. Would I have even done well? Because I was not even in a top spot going into that final turn. I was still in a horrible spot, even if I didn't fall off. Alright, this one ends in Starview Peak. It's pretty long. There are a lot of shortcuts. Okay, this is not the one you can go off the track at the start to get the little boosts. I would if it was the one, but this is one where you can definitely bag. I would usually bag because the shortcut on Starview Peak is just too important. Okay, let's just get away from people a little bit here. I'm happy to be in first. This makes my chances much better. Actually being at the front is pretty good. It's just being super far... I mean, like being in the middle of the pack is what is really bad sometimes. Alright, huge lead. Let's go. Okay, so now I'm really safe against everything except for the blue shell. But like, that's still safer than in the pack, as you've seen from these previous races. Sometimes there's just nothing you can do. I mean, there's something you can do, but realistically, are you going to be able to do it every time? No. And speaking of that, that's just another important thing I want to say is that, like, if you watch the previous race, because, oops, and this race apparently, I am messing up sometimes on these intermission tracks. Why is that? That's because I don't know the layout of a lot of these. Okay, there's nowhere to fall off. That sucks. So I don't know the layout of these, which means sometimes I will make mistakes. I won't know the best way to do certain shortcuts. And is that skill issue? Yes. I can't say that front running is completely unviable because I don't know what real front running is. I don't know what that, like, how to actually do it on these tracks. Whereas I can on the regular tracks, I can do it really well. So obviously that's going to work better. Okay, that's red shells. But let's be real. If you want this video to be representative of how you might do if you tried this strategy online, what are the odds you can front run all 200 something tracks? All right, this is fine. So again, like, people seem to always shock one item set early in this room. That's not really the shock spot because I can still potentially get mushrooms, but watch my luck today. I'm not going to get a mushroom here. Oh, jeez. Okay. Well, I am toast. Oh, man. I could have gone for a single box, but in 8th place, it's so unlikely, actually, to get a mushroom there. I need to get away from... There was a Mega behind me. Oh, man, Okay. That was lag, right? The Yoshi just, like, paused. The Yoshi just lost the ability to move forward. It's actually really funny at this point. Like, the luck today is so bad. Did the Yoshi get hit? They didn't get... I just watched it back. The Yoshi did not get hit. The Yoshi just stopped. But, like... they didn't... Like, they got fourth still. They didn't actually stop. That's so sad. It was just lag. Thanks, Nintendo. It's actually been like 1 hour, and I've lost almost 500 VR. This is crazy. I could already tell the intermission front running. It was working sometimes, not working most of the time, but like above all, the main problem was that in very crucial moments, I'm not getting lucky at all. Like, it's not just a little unlucky, it's like the worst possible thing that you can imagine is happening right at those moments. And I kind of love it. Also, I'm not bagging on purpose. Something weird happened at the start, so... I mean, I'm not going to slow down anyway. It's fine, don't worry. Okay, I was almost maybe not going to make it there, so I had to use a mushroom. It's fine. Oh, what the? Okay, there's triple reds anyway. Maybe I'm fine. I think I'm... Yeah, I'm like right in front of it. That's crazy. That shortcut I pass is nobody. Yes, out of the way. Okay, wow. That's okay, I'm good at this track. We'll come back. Okay, that's fine. No shock dodge item. Maybe I'll get one in the next set, but probably not. Okay, that person has a boomerang. Maybe they don't have it anymore. Maybe they failed the rail. I like that too. Okay, that's better. That's what I meant to do on lap 1. Okay, yeah, there's just always something right now. And there are, like 15 people behind me. Okay, so, this is... Yeah, that was not safe, but I figured I had a chance to jump off later if I realized it. There's always something! It's ridiculous. Of course you would run into that item box, even though it looked nothing like you were going there. Oh, of course, of course. We're doing all the backup strats today, because nothing is going my way. At least I got a double box. Wow, this... Okay, at least this is one mushroom. Okay. There's a... Bro! What? Yo, like, let's be real. I kind of played that race really well, and I'm losing 57 for it. I'm gonna be honest, I've just about had it with Mario Kart today. This is crazy. Okay, everyone gets a shell. This is lovely, this is lovely. And this is why we go forward on the intermission, so we can test our skills. I got bumped into that one. But I must keep going forward. Alright, this is nice. Oh, there's more shells. Staying wide. That draft is pretty clutch, so I didn't lose too much speed going wide. Okay, everyone has mushrooms now. I like this. I like this much better. Uh-oh. Okay, I think the shells are probably gone. Oh, there's this. Oh, and they got taken out. I could get blue shelled, but I'm risking it. I need to stay away from the chaos that is the way that people use their items in this room. Oh, I hit no one. There's always a boomerang. And of course, you get hit by me because you did that. Bro. Like... Great. Yeah, I did. I played this so bad. Wow. I should have just played better. I should have seen everything that was coming for me. I just played better and dodged it all. Are you... Like, what is going on right now? After all that, I'm in a bottom spot with 1 coin and 1 mushroom. And I guess... Okay. For anyone who thinks Mario Kart is an unstrategic party game, this video is gonna be like your Bible. Alright, here we go. Let's get rid of this thing. I need an item here at the next set. I don't want to get too far ahead, actually. No, I'm doing regular strats now. There's a boomerang. There's always a boomerang. Oh, jeez. Okay, go. I have 4 coins. This comeback is gonna be very tough. Not gonna use this yet. Just want items. Okay, I was not sure I'd get a double box, but I should be. There is, yeah. I had to risk that, or I'm just like, I don't lose that much time for running into that. Oh, it's just complete randomness. How can anyone play like this all the time? Like, wasn't it crazy how I got into first place and I thought I was safe? And then immediately everybody shows up because they all did the same thing. And yeah, every item hits every player.